Hello, me again, and probably for the last time as well, at least on Titanic Adventure Out of Time. As I finished it last time, and we got kind of the typical historical ending, kind of the way things went, except I saved Georgia, and I may not have previously. Doesn't really say. I've decided to sort of go for a different route, but very speedily, and we are going to follow the PC Gamer Tips from 1998 little guide here on how to get what I'm presuming is the good ending, so things are going to be a little bit different. And obviously I'm going to be consulting the guide, so like I don't need anyone pointing out that I'm cheating or anything. Of course I fucking am, it's the video. But, yeah, I had a very quick look at this a couple of times before, and honestly, as long as you follow these particular steps, you can kind of get through events relatively quickly. Obviously, the only main thing is going to be, like, walking around corridors, you know, the usual shiz. But, yeah, don't know how to do this in an efficient way, but let's get going.
Once again, today's top stories. London has endured another night of German bombing. Most damage was concentrated in the East End. The RAF has struck enemy aerodromes in Le Havre and the Low Countries. In Russia, further German losses are reported around Leningrad. In Asia, the American fortress at Corregidor is still defiant, but Japanese forces are reported nearing the Burmese oil fields.
Your services are Secret Service are no longer needed. Yep. Do I have like a ticket to Hindenburg or something? Okay. Oh! That's what that card is. Anyway. Is that be enough to trigger events?
Again, today's top stories. London has endured another night of German bombing. Most damage was concentrated in the East End. The RAF has struck enemy aerodromes in Le Havre and the Low Countries. In Russia, further German losses are reported around Leningrad. In Asia, the American fortress at Corregidor is still defiant, but Japanese forces are reported nearing the Burmese oil fields. And that concludes the
some
news
postcards.
Summary. We now return
the watch
you to
and
our
the
music
notes drop.
program.
Okay.
See here, this isn't about your dedication. Pringle certainly attests to your loyalty. No, your dismissal stems from the Titanic mission. That failure can no longer be ignored, especially now. I am sorry, but someone must shoulder the blame. The service, you understand. We can't be held responsible.
I've not heard that one before. Anything else I need to click? How do I trigger events again? Ah, here we go. We're about to get hit by the bomb and somehow time warp.
The past, forever locked in regret. But what if the past could be changed? "30 years have come and gone since the night that saw the end of the world, my world. The service needed someone on the Titanic. They chose me. I was to wait for a signal from my contact, so I remained in my cabin. I left only once. Georgia was on board. And that's when it came. There'd be no second chance. It was Sunday, April 14th. Too late, you see, for the Titanic, for me. What if I'd met with my contact, prevented disaster? What if the past could be changed? What then?
Okay, so yeah, as I kind of noticed earlier on when I'd played the game a little and then had a look at the guide, I'd done things more or less correctly the first time. Okay, nothing there of value. Got my watch. Got a water supply.
Good evening. I am Smethels,
Hello,
your
Smethels.
steward. And if I may say so, it is good to see you up and about. You've been in your cabin the whole voyage. A touch of the mal de mer, was it?
Oh.
Seasickness can be quite unpleasant, especially if it's one's first crossing. Since you haven't
Sorry,
been out of your
distracted
cabin,
by,
may I instruct you on how to get
there was a hat I
assistance
was
while on
looking
board
for
the
was down
Titanic?
here on one of the shelves.
Very well. Your correspondence.
Itchy nose.
2,200 on board, and they all want messages delivered. Here, a map of the ship for you. Compliments of the White Star Line. I have taken the liberty
think
of
I
indicating your cabin.
Ever looked at that map?
Of course, on a Sunday evening at this hour, there won't be many people out.
Probably
Will
could
there
have helped a
be
little
anything
bit.
else? Have you unpacked? You'll find your trunk key in your bag on the bed. And remember your personal effects, your watch, and if you require additional assistance,
Yes, yes.
please ring the bell by the door. Good night. It appears you have forgotten something.
Yes.
Have you checked your dresser? Or the bed for your personal belongings? Such items can be useful to you.
Okay. Nope. Yep, it's a lamp.
Majesty's government has assigned an agent of the Crown to rendezvous with you on board the Titanic. Remain in your cabin until your contact gives you further instructions. After completion of all your assignments on board, book passage to remain on the ship and return to Southampton for your next assignment. For a more in-depth report of the international situation in the spring of 1912, please review the white paper included as part of this briefing. That is all.
Okay. So I think that is everything in this room. Let's go back up to the gymnasium again.
Hello.
Hello,
I
Trask.
think we've met. I'm Leyland Sachem Trask, metaphysical scribe and
Why didn't you tell me
evangelist
what
for
my
the
name is?
supernatural. I've been in London attending a conference on premonitions among the sensitive. Sensitives, or psychics, possess increased powers of perception. A gifted psychic can take a personal effect from a complete stranger
Sensitives also ought to block
tell you
people on
all
Twitter.
about them. Good night.
Okay, made his acquaintance. Off to the gym. Best save. You never know when this thing's gonna crash. Well, I know when this particular thing is gonna crash. It's gonna crash at around 11:40, but the game itself, very unpredictable.
Glory be. It's about time. You're late. Another 5 minutes and I'd have cancelled your mission. Look at this. A German colonel named Zeitel. He's inspecting their embassies. 10 days ago, the Bureau got word that Zeitel has in his possession a priceless copy of the Rubaiyat of Omar Khayyam, stolen 2 months ago
That's
in
the
Paris,
main thing I need to
after
get
its
this
purchase
time.
by a very highly placed member of His Majesty's government. Of course. Didn't they tell you anything? His lordship's watching this very closely. Very closely indeed. I wouldn't fumble this chance either, unless you fancy spending the rest of your career in some grotty Midlands back office shuffling paper about.
Okay.
No. He's with a protégé. Name of Heidelitz, I believe. The two spend a great deal of time in the Café Parisien, nibbling pastries. Get into the wireless room. I don't know or care how. Officer Morrow wouldn't let me in. See if Zeitel's received or sent any telegrams about the Rubai. You've got a cryptograph in your trunk. It'll unscramble the German codes. You use the brains God gave you. Watch people.
Apparently I've been recording this without a
When you
camera.
find the Rubaiyat,
Whoops.
knock on my door. Cabin F, 34. Use the second-class stairs.
See?
You should be set.
Anyway,
Remember,
let's get on with
this
this.
is your big chance. Don't fail.
Okay, now I've got to meet up with Georgia. I'm Georgia.
You came after all this time. It's Georgia.
Oh,
I'd heard
it's
you on
Georgia.
board. Where have you
course.
been? It's been 5 years. I'd have waited a lot longer to see you again. Why didn't you tell me where you'd gone? Dina hadn't a clue, nor did Jack. My letters were returned. Just like you to show up now, with everything such a beastly mess. You must help me. You've no doubt heard the rumors. I won't deny most of them. I can't. Even if the money's gone, I won't give the diamonds to Charles. These are all that remains. My insurance for a new life without Charles, or Sasha. Sasha, the owner of the Barbican Gallery? We're friends. Of a sort. He's sailing on the Titanic, taking some paintings to New York to sell. Please. I mustn't talk any longer. Take it. Take the necklace. It's my only chance now. Keep it for me. And don't tell Charles you have it. You can't know what he's like.
Okay. In your safekeeping. Now we have to get stopped by, what's his name? The classless American.
Come here.
There he is.
Don't you love the sea air? Really clears out the sinuses. Max Seidelman,
Seems like he's doing something
Philadelphia,
else there.
PA. Buyer for Haymaker's
He's
department
just letting
store.
one rip.
The Sharpie of Spruce Street, they call me. You a sporting type? You look like the sporting type. Come on down to the smoking room for a nightcap. Riviera's looking for someone to play a few hands of blackjack with. What do you say? Not much else to do. Not tonight. Brr. Cold as a cast iron commode. So, what do you say? Great. First, let's swing by the Parisian Cafe. There's a man there named Zeidel, a German.
It's all falling
Claims
back into
he's a
place.
business, but he's got something up the sleeve, all right. I know the type. Believe me. Dollars to donuts, he's in some racket. So come with, why don't you? We'll hit the smoking room from there. Hey, Colonel, how you doing? Willie, like you to meet
A pleasure. Hedlitz and I.
Should just
we
take
welcome
time for a
diversion
puff,
during
why not?
such an uneventful passage, don't we?
Certainly.
Willie is at the University of Vienna, dissecting children's fate.
Ah, it's one of
Cultural
the latest game who
mythology.
loves
It's
Willie.
quite interesting. So only a junior professor, I tried to interest Dr. Freud. He's a genius, and I...
Yes, I am sure, quite. On the passenger list, it says you embarked at Cherbourg. Yet I have not seen you with the others. You were there, were you not? I see. You are British. Not so many of you in Titanic's first cabins. These days, most of the rich are Americans. Businessmen like Max. Tell me, why do you go to New York? Business. How interesting, considering the British are not so good at it. Me? Inspecting our embassies. Imperial Germany desires to make a good impression in North America. Willie is continuing on, to the west, to conduct research on Aboriginal custom.
The Indians, they are fascinating.
Yes. However, I place faith in science.
I love
not
Willie's
super-
just
The Colonel was
shifty
saying this
eyes.
wireless stuff's revolutionizing sending messages to each other. It's the end of books and newspapers.
Like the Titanic, a technological triumph. Here we dined in comfort while racing along at 20 knots. It's still tied to the outside world by the wireless.
That reminds me, Colonel Seidel, when I go to send you a telegram, they told me it was to be There are too many messages. The passengers...
I am sure our guests do not care to hear a detailed discussion of your encounter with telegraphy. Now, if you will excuse me,
Please, excuse us.
won't you call on us tomorrow? Here, in the cafe. The Linzer Tort's quite passable for a British ship. Stop by. Willie and I welcome it most heartily.
Okay.
Yes, most heartily.
And before I leave, you must allow me to give you some advice. But do not wander the ship. It is not good, I think, on a ship as big as the Titanic. Good night, friends.
Good night.
See?
Not at all
What did I
suspicious.
tell you? What did I say? Them too. Up to something, I'd say. The brainy kid gives me the creeps. What a grind. He should hang out with that little blonde. She's a looker, I tell you. Come on, let's hit the smoking room. I'll introduce you to Riviera. What do you say? Great. Go on up. I gotta see a man about a horse. I'll meet you in a few. Goodbye.
Okay. Right, must take the pipe because psychic guy is going to take a look at it. don't think there's anything else to do here. No, Willie hasn't left the matches yet. I'm gonna check the time every time there's a little cut there. No, not that long, really. 2 hours? Just under 2 hours. I don't think it will take us that long, though. Ah, let's talk to you. Don't know if it's plot relevant, but...
But my dear, it's Daisy. Daisy Cashmore. Surely you remember. You a naughty thing. Don't think I didn't know you'd snuck on at Cherbourg. Smethels told me all about it. The old boy's always dripping with news. Heard about Lord and Lady Lambeth. Ruined utterly. Scarcely enough left for appearances, I'm told.
Well,
I always liked Georgia. Married Charles when
unless
his
I
name
change
was
history,
Fortune,
you are dying tonight
but
as well.
she's made her nest. Now she must live in it. Well... What do we think? Gorgeous, isn't it? Everyone's raving, gushing. The Titanic couldn't be more fabulous. And the sailing couldn't have been more convenient. Everyone's here. The Astors, the George Wideners, the Countess of Ross, such a wonderful girl. The Strausses, I saw them on D-deck tonight. The Ryersons, the Henry Harpers. I could just go on and on.
Yes,
and
you
the
could.
ship's so very advanced. I was just saying to my dear friends, the Carters, they're bringing back a motor car, do you believe, in the cargo hold. Bill Carter checks it daily. Really, every day. He keeps the keys with the purser. And of course they let them. The Carters are fantastically rich. Lucille doesn't understand the attraction at all. With men and machines, I tell her, we girls play second fiddle. Well... My dear, I have a little favor. A
Here we go.
tiny one. Tonight at dinner, a man I don't know was making eyes at me. Be an absolute darling and find out who he is. Look him up in the passenger list. All I know are his initials, GQC. The list's someplace.
GQC.
Find it. I'll wait right here. Ta!
Let me introduce you to Buick Riviera. Remember, he's French, and you know what they... Come here.
Good evening, mon ami. Buick Riviera welcomes you to the tables. I am always delighted to play with friends of Max. You look familiar. We make a meeting before?
Ah. Well, took a lot longer than expected. Let's reload.
Good luck. You'll need it.
Care for blackjack? Bonsoir.
Not right now. Oh yes, I have to find a Trask. Do a reading. I forget, where does Trask hang out? What a weird music change. I've never noticed that before. So there's something sinister on that lower deck.
Hello. In need of psychic consultation? You know, a medium told me the only danger in my life would come on water. Salt or fresh, he did not say. Damn it all, I wish they'd be more specific. That pipe's been someplace quite humid recently. I'd visit the Turkish bath. Good luck. Good night.
Alright, Turkish baths. Fortunately, at the bottom of this staircase. Message. Boiler room 3, cool shoot 4. No need for Scotland Road just yet. Probably should report to Penny. Oh, don't need to talk to him.
Brilliant. You've got the drop location. The boiler rooms. Blast. There's an entrance to the lower depths around here somewhere. Query the lift attendant. He's cheeky, but he knows this.
Fuck! Should have saved. Alright, save just outside here.
Brilliant. You've got the drop location. The boiler rooms. Blast. There's an entrance to the lower depths around here somewhere. Query the lift attendant. He's cheeky, but he knows. Intercept the Rubaiyat before it changes hands.
Okay, and to do that, have to go through the turbine room, I believe. Play that little game with the valves. Just gonna quickly save again.
What the? A passenger? I can't regulate the steam for boilers 1 and... So I don't have time for you. You're where you shouldn't be. Get up top, before you're kicked up there. Oh, I doubt it. She's really acting up. See? Still working the bugs out. See for yourself. Have at it. There's a gauge showing the turbine's power up. The needle's got to move into the green zone. Over here.
Okay. Let's try and sort this again. There we go.
Right smart you were. She's running much smoother now. Hey, since you were so interested, go on, have a peek in the engine room.
Hey.
She's quite a sight.
Right. I'm gonna save before every main interaction, because that seems to be when it. Let's wait. Uh-oh. Wrong boiler room. Apparently, that's the main thing I did wrong earlier. Can I get by without talking to Vlad at all? Let's go have a quick flick through here, because I don't think I actually have to do any of my any missions or anything for him. I just have to punch him out later on. Yeah. I think that's everything. Oh, where to next? Ah. No. Just a quick read there on the paragraph. I do actually have to help Vlad with the parcel.
You are a passenger. Excuse me, I would speak with you. Forgive me, I am sorry to intrude on you, a person of such high station. I am Vlad. I have men. I am leaving my home. I am a Serb and they have killed my wife, my children. The Austrians. For that they will pay. But I do not want to
You got
burn.
Terminator
Please,
eyes there for a second.
I need a favor. I have a friend in first class, in cabin A14. Mr. Barbican has a package for me. Can you bring it here? Me enter first class like this? No, they would catch Vlad. His name is
A14.
Barbican.
Yeah, it's
in
soft.
A14. Tell him you've come from Vlad. He will give you the package. I wait here for your return. Your assistance will be repaid manyfold.
Alright, you get it. A14. Oh, there we go. Oh, for some reason can't go up there. I think I need to talk to you, creepy preacher. Should have saved.
You found him. Sasha Barbican of Barbican Gallery. Now, what is it that I can help you with? For Vlad? He's on board? Please come in. He did it. I told him not to, told him I'd pay his ticket, but he was too proud. Such a tragedy about his family. They were with my mother's people. Ask Vlad, I don't know. Here, his things. You'll be glad to get them. It's rather late. When Austria took Bosnia, they were killed. Many were. With his family dead, America seems as good a place as any for Vlad. Our history is quite complex.
Yeah, you sure say so.
Certainly. Georgia's a woman who does not go unnoticed. Georgia exudes a certain romantic paranoia, a condition, I fear, worsened by Charles' own romance with whiskey. Not much anyone can do, I'm afraid. George is in clear need of a rest. Georgia? Have you talked to her? You be the judge. She's accused me of outrageous deeds, libelous. Continuously.
Good night.
Good night. And don't believe what Lady Georgia says. She's not well. Enjoy your voyage.
Whatever. Spent my last playthrough helping Georgia, so... guess I just need to get back down now.
Evening, I'm the lift attendant. And you'll not find one better at taking you where you want to go. Where to?
Keep pointing at me, man.
Mind the gate. Did you attend a party last night on D-Deck? Seen the Lady Georgia did. Noticed those diamonds round her neck. A bloke could be set up with those, and her. Pity she's unhappy. Her husband always arguing with her. Like just now, she's gone outside on A-Deck. Almost there.
Well, maybe I'll check in with her later, but she distracted me from my mission last time. Damn it. It's got sinister music down there. Oh. Yeah, I got to find my boss. Man, I'm really bad at this. Here we go.
Thank you. I must see Mr. Barbican. I've bad news. He will not be happy. I am looking for something very important.
Is it your messenger book?
You have seen a small... It is of no importance. Good night.
Yeah, best save. Alrighty. Let's go and get the book without getting shot. Of course, if I was Vlad and the book wasn't there, I would immediately check one of the other things, but there we go. Suppose I could should probably report it to my boss. Not sure if that's the next thing to do in that, but I'm gonna go do it anyway. Alright. As usual before an interaction, I'm gonna save.
Did you get it? Did you find the Rubaiyat?
Damn right I did.
Let me see. That's the Rubaiyat, all right. Well done. Leave it with the purser for safekeeping. It shall be undisturbed there. I don't have any information about Vlad, but the other fellow, look here. Zeitel's Titanic contact is a London art dealer named Sasha Barbican. They say he smuggles art, and he's not above selling stolen merchandise. The files say he's Serbian, interestingly enough, with links to some shady Balkan groups.
Itchy nose.
Smashing. What have you learned? More art? Zeitel's no connoisseur. No, there's something about that painting of interest to the German High
You're gonna point at me again.
The painting's what Zeitel's really after. You must secure it. Where or how, I don't care. Just find it and bring it back here. Remember, leave the Rubaiyat with the purser for safekeeping. He might also know where the painting's. Sneak a peek at his cargo manifest. That should help you find the painting. Cargo stored somewhere
I think that's
beneath
actually the next thing to
forecastle
do.
deck. Things are thickening up quite nicely, aren't they? We've got to get our hands on that painting. Don't fail.
Okay. Go ahead to the purser. Oh. Didn't mean to click that, but why not? Don't want things crashing again. Ah, that ghoulish man has went away. Oh. Oh, oh, oh. Get a little enthusiastic with the buttons there. No. What's the purser again? Is it D deck?
Thea. Oh, what do you want? Very nice. Security is our first priority. I'll put it in the safe.
Thank you.
Why, what do you know? Not that it matters. I'm much too busy. I must get this message through from Mr. Thayer. Mr. Thayer expects his private train car to meet him in New York, and I can't leave my post. But I need to send this telegram.
Oh, this is how it all falls together, huh?
Help? Yes, it might be helpful if you delivered this message to the wireless room for me. Even better, why don't you send it for me? Mr. Thayer is a very important man. So send the telegram at once. And when you have, don't forget to tell me. As purser, I arrange dinner reservations, rent deck chairs, the usual shipboard duties. Have you a name? If you do, I can tell you their cabin number.
GQC.
Let me check. Aha, Mr. George Quincy Clifford, A27. I live to serve. That's all then, is it? Good night.
No.
Only I'm allowed to access.
Okay. Oh, bugger. Oh, at least I saved just a minute ago. Let's go. Alright, got the telegram. Now we need to head to the wireless room. I wonder if this one gets me to the boat deck. No, it gets me to A deck again, for fuck's sake. What is wrong with this thing? Oh.
Quick. I've tracked Zeitel and Sasha to the ship's
teleported.
They're having a rather heated conversation. See if you can listen in. I'll track their movements.
Alright. Now, Georgia.
We've a problem, Zeitel.
Which is?
The Rubaiyat. It was not at your drop point.
You are sure?
Most definitely.
But I put it there myself. What happened?
There's a third party on board. An agent working against you. Against us.
How do you know?
My servant saw them at the drop. They now have the Rubaiyat. This could ruin me, Zeitel, if I were found out.
We should take precautions.
What about the painting? Did your associate bring it up from the cargo hold?
No, I don't have it.
No? But I put it there myself.
Sasha, I've discovered a traitor. Don't look so startled. It is not you.
You mean Hadelitz, your associate?
No longer my associate, I am afraid. Willie was an intellectual. And intellectuals aren't smart enough for espionage. Now, I must recover the painting and its plans. I fear this third party may already have possession of it.
And Heidelitz?
Thank you for asking. Billy will bring no further harm to the fatherland, I assure you. Let us plan.
Well, there we go then. It's Georgia.
I knew you'd come. Charles received a telegram from the solicitors. Our estate's to be sold off. He asked about the necklace I gave you. I told him I left it with a purser.
Oh, fuck's sake. Let's go again.
Charles received a telegram from the solicitors. Our estate...
Alright, we did that. Oh, no sign of Penny. Okay. So we have to schmooze Morrow.
Good evening. Third Officer Morrow here. Sorry, the wireless room's off limits to passengers. No passengers
I like how it's
allowed.
off limits, yet the fucking purser still expected me to do his job.
Yes, very calm. We've received some ice reports. Shouldn't be a problem, though. Not on the Titanic. Yes, though the only thing to watch is the wireless room. They just keep bringing up more messages. Wireless telegraphy is all the rage these days. A toy? Certainly not. It's quite important. This is the officers' promenade. No passengers allowed. Good night.
Yep. I have to talk to him some more. I think I have to ask him about drinking.
Yes? What now? This area's off limits. No passengers allowed. Drink? I don't. And don't care for those who do. Excuse me, would you? I must return to my watch. Good night.
Oh, okay.
Excuse me. I said this is... Yes, very calm. Sorry, the wireless room's off limits to passengers. Yes, very calm. No moon. I don't like that. Can't see what's coming. No moon means surprises, as if we don't have enough already. Mr. Ismay, the White Star Line's president's on board. We're walking eggshells around him, I tell you.
Surprises to come.
Though that's nothing compared to the creeping about my brother-in-law's doing at the... His entire London office is in an uproar. Tom works in the Admiralty. Seems our plans for troop deployments against Germany disappeared 3 weeks ago. Tom says the big boys are petrified the Jerrys will get wind of it. Could upset the balance
I wonder
of
if that's
power.
in the Ruby
Politics,
or the painting.
desktop espionage, bureaucrats. Pah, give me the sea. You can toss the rest. Never have. Not since the war. South Africa. Boer War. The officer was a drinker. He was drunk when they trapped us out on the veldt. On a moonless night. It was a massacre. We never saw them coming. Drink always leads to the devil. An interesting connection. For all I know, it could be true.
A man's got his troubles, sick child, being away from home. But I hate whiners and apologizers. Well, thank you for your insight. Have a look, why don't you?
Oh.
Mind you, Phillips will have my head if he catches you in there, but I don't see any harm. Go on in.
Yeah, I have to fill with this, don't I? Changes or something? Well, send him a message about the car. Ah, didn't work very well. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, I remember making a note of that. I don't think it's terribly important though. Oh, I think, yeah, that code probably relates to the cipher, but I don't think I need to use it. At least to complete the mission. I think the mission's done now. Right, where next? Back to the purser. Oh, of course, I do need to tell him I sent the message after all.
Yes, can I help you? You sent it? Marvelous. I was afraid you'd... Mr. Thayer'll be most grateful. And let them think the purser's not doing his job. I am the purser, and as purser, I am the one who looks after the passengers. Mr. Thayer is vice president of the Pennsylvania Railroad, and it is I who shall inform the Thayers that their train will be waiting. So, if you'll excuse me...
Oh, it's a train. That was the car. Oh! There it is. Painting and frame. Now, I guess maybe report to Penny. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. Teleport to Penny's. Penny doesn't seem to be where I think she usually is. Just gonna go back to the purser, see if I can continue the mission.
Yes, can I help you? Away, go away, I'm too... Mr. Isidore Strauss. He's lost a cufflink, and he's so particular.
Okay, yeah, I know where this is, that's fine.
Thank you. It is a gold cufflink. Mr. Strauss will be very grateful.
Hello there, you again. You'll never guess who I saw earlier. The man himself, Isidore Strauss. The owner of Macy's department store, standing right over there. Haymakers is a fine shop, but Macy's, man, that's the big... But just as I was readying myself to make an introduction, he leave. You seen him? At the foot of the stairs, with his... Let me know if you see him, will you?
Go. Simple as. Where's the bleep purser's office again? Keep going past it. Right, I'm gonna save again, but I'm gonna save on a different file. Just it does say in the guide I should speak with Penny as well, but I couldn't find Penny, so just in case I need to change something, I don't want to start right back at the beginning again.
Yes, can I help you? Wonderful. Mr. Strauss will be quite pleased that I found his cufflink. I shall deliver it at once. I'm just sure his gratitude will be reflected most generously.
Alright. Time to get to the car. Oh, slightly wrong way there.
Nobody's allowed to... You've got the keys. You're a carter. Of course you can enter. Right this way. Come to
There we
visit
go.
your new automobile, have you? Can't say I blame you. She's a beauty. Gleaming like a new pen. Right this way. Mind your head, it's dark in there.
What the
You'll find
hell
your way
happened
from
to
here.
his eyes there? Oh. He was a witness in a crime or something. Alright, it's one of these. Yeah, not this one. No! No, 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 no. I've missed something. Right, I wonder if there's something we can do. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to one of the previous saves. Right. I have an awful suspicion I might have to play this game again from the very beginning and then get back to this point, so... see us then. So this took me ages, but it turns out what this guide doesn't tell you here is that to find the painting you actually have a bit of a time limit. 10 minutes precisely from a certain point in the game. So I had to go back a few times to eventually get this done. But here now, so... got the painting, so where do I need to go? Alright, report the penny. I'm hoping that's the only thing on a time limit. Oh, if George is still around, I could speak to her. I skipped the conversation with her earlier, just to save time. She's still there.
I knew you'd come.
Yeah, we've heard all this before, so that's fine. Let's go speak to my boss.
Did you get the painting? Splendid. But now something else has come up. That snooty steward Smethels was looking for you. Find him and kick him smartly in the shins. Here's a message for you.
Okay, so I have to check in the painting as well. According to this. Which again, it didn't tell me that there was a time limit, otherwise I wouldn't have dicked around as much.
Yes, can I help you? A painting, is it? I'll put this in the safe.
Still wondering? This ship holds a strange fascination for you. Most peculiar. I have a message from a young German gentleman by the name of Heidelitz.
Willy Heidelitz.
He would like to meet you in the squash court. They've opened it for him. Highly irregular, I must say, especially for fencing. Meanwhile, I shall inform the young German gentleman that you will meet him presently.
Alright, apparently now's the time I need to do the old switcheroo with Sasha. Go to the smoking room first, apparently. As long as there's no time limit in this should be fine. You teleported Smethels.
Did you get it? Get his name?
Motherfucker! Here we go.
Did you get it? Get his name? Clifford. Clifford. You're an angel, and I've news for you, too. While you were gone, Andrew Conkling... Did you get it? Get his name? Clifford. You know his wife Beatrix, the designer. Such an eye! Her clothes...
Oh yeah, this is the Andrew Conkling thing. I don't really need to do this, to be honest, for the main mission. Let's go put this other light on.
You know his wife Beatrix,
it's getting dark in here and I need to read small print.
Her clothes preserve the... Certainly, certainly. I must... It's Mrs. Burbank! Consuelo!
Oh my goodness. And now we need to get to the squash court. No, we need to go to Sasha's cabin first, so that's A deck. Oh, wrong one. Oh. Oh. Smoking room first. Hopefully this isn't timed. Yeah, I have to meet the mister.
Lord Lambeth. I'm traveling with my wife, Lady Lambeth. George has decided to take the air.
Yeah.
I opted to take this.
Scumbag.
My wife, Georgia, she's unwell. She tells some fairly tall tales. Yes, it's not the best situation, I'm afraid. And just one of my trouble. Too many to speak of. With Georgia, how else? Yes, good night to you.
Okay, so now do we have the Sasha? Sasha. Fuck me, it's not working. Ah. I have to meet Georgia. Where is she again? Teleports.
Enter.
Enter.
I wasn't sure you'd come. First, I want to know how you fared these last years. Rather well from the looks of you. I'm glad to see you. You're the only person I can trust. Please promise me you'll help. You always were there when I needed you.
Don't know if I will be able to.
A horrible mess. When Charles discovered my affair with Sasha, he was quite calm. But I know him, you see. His revenge is taking the necklace, leaving me with nothing. And so I'd never trust him again. Don't you see? They're looking for guns, for bombs.
Sticky situation, affairs and gun running.
Sasha's friends. His gallery was their London base. They were rough men, foreign. Sasha told me they were part of a Balkan aid society. Stupid girl that I was, I believed him. But then I found out. These people, they... Charles!
Please, Georgia, continue. Was it my title or my income you found so desirable? I was never sure. Now that both assets are depleted, why don't you go to Sasha? Maybe he can help, as he's done before.
Ignore him. I see the smoking room's had its usual effect.
Idle gossip, apparently.
You see his attitude? Please, go.
Since you obviously can't depend on me. Here, take the chill out of the air. Thank you for seeing after my wife. Now I think it best you leave the happy couple drowning in their happiness.
What a happy household.
Good night.
Remember.
What the fuck? Gotta go back and talk. I didn't read the instructions. I need to speak to Charles again. Man, I hope this isn't timed.
I know how to handle her. Please leave us. Good night.
What the hell am I supposed to do here? Do I need to head back to the smoking room? Smoking room. Oh, there you are. You teleported just like me.
Hello. You may have heard I am in financial strait. I've borrowed money from Andrew Conkling, money that he is now demanding I pay back. I've none to give.
I don't really need to speak to
Poverty should
Conkling.
remain the domain of the virtuous. I've no taste for it. Georgia, afraid of me? Well, that would be a reaction at least. We no longer evoke emotion in each other. We're a husband and wife in name only. To tell you. No, I shall fix things first.
This is the trigger for the
And without
necklace.
Georgia. Another drink?
Because it's...
another whiskey for, Hope you don't mind if I do. Now.
Yeah, this triggers the fact that the necklace is
want to know
fake
some
and I need to
secrets.
exchange it.
Thank you, bartender. I'll tell you one. George's diamond necklace. It's a fake. The one on her neck, leastways. I gave the real necklace to Sasha. It's in his cabin for safekeeping. When he gets to New York, he'll sell it, quickly and quietly, for 20% commission. I'll pay off my debts to Conkling, put Georgia away, sail back to England free and clear. She's unstable, as you know, so I'm placing her in a sanatorium. An easy thing to do, given her emotional history. The law favors the husband in these matters. She can do nothing about it. God forbid the suffragettes really do win when
Different
they vote.
times, huh?
They'll never know their place again. Because I threatened to tell Scotland Yard about his Serbian Aid Society. and
Okay,
because
that's why
Sasha's
they're
a greedy
involved. I
bastard,
get it.
He'd betray his love for 20%. And Georgia thinks she's outsmarted. No, she's got a fake about her neck and doesn't know. Another? Good night, then. You'll sleep well. The whiskey and the sea are both smooth for a change.
Now we head to Sasha. Yeah, we can't go there yet. Oh. Overshot slightly.
Hello. Just seeing to the electric. The fuse box there. She said you've had no time to check her wearing. Adek's been complaining about the lights all night. We'll get her straightened right out. That is if I can find my screwdriver. Wager I forgot it. Dawn now. Be right back.
Right, best save. And you just go away. Oh, yeah, we need to actually switch the lights back on. Did I? So I don't know how the hell you're actually supposed to find this combination in the game. But, let's set it. 15, 5, 3, 2, 5. Alright, I think that's it. Now time for a switcheroo. George's necklace. The authentic. Alright, okay. Make sure I got the right one. Yes, I do.
What are you doing in my cabin? You must leave immediately.
Bye.
You need to tend to your own affairs. Fortunately, you've left my valuables undisturbed.
Let's save. What now? I think we drop off with the purser again.
Yes, can I help you? Yes, indeed. All jewels go right in the safe. Very good, then. Good night.
Okay. And now I need a fence with Villy. Fence mit Villy? I haven't done any German practice today. What time is it? Oof. It's just after 9:30, I still have to do my 20-minute jog, so this shouldn't take too long.
I believe Mr. Hadelitz is still at his swashbuckling on the squash court. Perhaps you should visit him.
Well, considering I only did this game a few days ago, I've forgotten where the squash court is.
Evening, I'm the lift attendant. And you'll not find one better at taking you
Yeah, fantastic.
where you want to go. Where to?
Ah! Good thing I just saved.
Evening, I'm the lift attendant.
Try again.
And you'll not find one better at taking you where you want to go. Where to?
Fuck.
At your service.
Oh, just passed it.
Take my lift to D-deck.
D-deck.
Leave me and turn right. You'll see the D-deck cabins ahead. Enter. At the corridor's end, make a left.
I remember
the
now.
first door to your right takes you down to the squash court. Little late for a game, aren't it? Now where to? Very good then. Cheers.
Yeah. D-deck's only like one floor down. Such tense music. Must be something about that plant in like one of the alternate playthroughs or something.
Thank you for coming. I do not meet so many people on the Titanic. It is a pity. I like the English. I wish I knew more of them. Now you have the opportunity of fencing with me. 3-time champion of my university. You are also an excellent athlete, yes? Colonel Seitel believes it so. The Colonel is very seldom confused about anything. You will play. If you win, perhaps, I relate to you some stories. En garde. Allons-y. Sehr gut. Allez. Allons-y.
Just randomly clicking.
Allez, touche. You are a great athlete. The Titanic, how quickly she is moving. The engines are loud here. We are nearing the Grand Banks. The Vikings thought this part of the North Atlantic cursed.
Did
Even
they
modern
now?
sailors call it the Devil's Hole, a place of deadly surprise. Things aren't always what they seem, yes? Like me, for example. I am German, but I am also a friend to...
Oh, fuck off.
Allez, touchez. Allez. Touchez. You are the loser. How unfortunate. The Titanic, how quickly she is moving. The engines are loud here.
Apparently this doesn't
We are nearing
change
the Grand
anything.
Banks. The Vikings thought this part of the North Atlantic cursed. Even modern sailors call it the Devil's Hole, a place of deadly surprise. Things aren't always what they seem, yes? Like me, for example. I am German,
Yeah,
but I am
here we
also
go.
a friend to others. Perhaps even the English. Another match? Afterwards, we can tell more tales.
Sure.
Another match? En garde. Allons-y. You are a great athlete. You do? Remember, only one thing is certain, and the rest is lies. It is a quote from an old book I had the recent opportunity
Rubiak,
to
any
read.
chance?
But I tell you more. I am associate professor at the University of Vienna. I document the mythos,
You, an
the legends of
intellectual.
mankind. I'm on my way to New Mexico to study the Yoni Indians under Dr. van der Plaars.
Well, you're gonna have to do that through the
I am
afterlife.
interested in what Dr. Freud calls the unconscious mind, what happens below the surface of experience. Tell me, what frightens you more, fire or ice? The ancient Aryans believed man would see 4 ages. According to them, this is now the Wolf Age, an age that ends with ice.
How appropriate.
After the Wolf Age ends, mankind shall experience a fire that will burn for 2 generations. Clearly a metaphor for a war we must all try to prevent. Yes? Why do you assume he is interested in paintings? Yes, art. That is what I meant. And you are mistaken. Colonel Seidel cares little for art, unlike his friend Herr Barbicon. I noticed he likes old Vienna, for he has many pictures of the city.
I know what the
If
connection
the fire
there is.
comes, my friends will favor the English over Germany. Another match? En garde. Allons-y. Touchez.
Bashing.
Allez.
Just mashing buttons.
En garde.
If it will end
Allez.
this, sure.
Touchez. Allez. You fence well? Take this in friendship. May it bring you luck. A thing I fear we shall all need. But if anything should happen to me, I trust you will know what to do. Another match?
Perhaps one more, I think.
En garde. You are the loser. How unfortunate. Another match?
Alright, no, I think that's all the plot now, so... Ah! Fuck me. God, finally I went through that another couple of times. Well, maybe one more time, but got the ring, so... Let's go. Portapenny seems to be the order of things. Oh, did I take a wrong turn? Ooh, I'm a little lost. Oh, there we go. Oh, you're of no interest. At least not right now.
You've arrived. I was expecting you. I was just holding court with these two ladies. Honor and glory. Crowning time. They say 100 wood carvers worked on the Titanic. Such effort. Now in such danger. I see your friend, Willie von Haderlitz. He is in very great danger. The ring. Yes, did you notice the Russian characters on the inside band? Willie has a hidden life. There's a girl, a pretty girl. Haderlitz knows her.
Pretty girl loves
Show
Willie.
her the ring. She'll help you.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop making
Good
those
luck.
childish jokes. It's really easy to do.
Good night.
Well, guess I need to find my boss.
What did our young Mr. Haderlitz want? Haderlitz's ring. Maybe Trask can tell you more about it. I'll see if I can dig something up on him. Their partnership appears to be dissolved. Who else knows young Haderlitz? Talk to anyone who may have seen him. Finally, you're on the right trail. Follow those leads.
Okay, spoke with Penny. Apparently I have to go to the Grand Staircase A deck. Talk to that irritating couple. Is that where they cornered me before? It might have been, I just don't remember.
You again. Needing another reading, are you? Yes, for the ship. And for a mutual acquaintance. I visited with a very nice woman in second class, a Mrs. Hart. Won't sleep a wink at night, she says, because something dreadful is about to happen. She
Oh,
believes
shit, that's
to call
a
this ship unsinkable
reference
flies
to
in
Ava
the face
Hart's
of
mother.
God. And such arrogance will be punished. She should join the Bureau.
Hello there. You again. You
Hey.
seen Hadelitz's gal, Clarice Limehouse? She must have a cabin on D deck, near reception.
Well, I didn't
And
meet the
could
Gore
receive
Joneses
her
again. Hopefully it
in a
doesn't
New
matter.
York minute. Willie's girl's got some class to her. Main line all the way. Somewhere's on D deck. Willie came by here. Good night.
Let's go snooping for people again.
Yes, can I help you?
I guess. What? Clarice, that's it.
Mrs. Limehouse and her daughter Clarice are in cabin
D19, that was it. Let's
I
go
live
there.
to serve. That's all then, is it? Good night.
Oh, sorry, I'm getting a bit sniffly again.
Yes? You want something? It's Willie's ring. Willie, what's happened? Something bad, hasn't it? Something to Will. He told me if I ever received this ring, I was to know that whoever
10
gave
o'clock.
it to me was a friend, and to tell them about the notebook.
I have to finish this up
that
quick
they
so I can
should
do my
find
run.
it. Willie's hidden a notebook on board that... Yes. Yes, of course you need it. Please. Willie's in trouble. Please help him if you can.
Not sure if that was the right course of action, but will do. Well, back to Penny. Ugh.
Do you have the painting? Get it and bring it to me.
Right, you got the painting again, okay?
By the way, Miss Pringle left word that you were to meet her immediately in cabin F-30. We really don't condone this sort of thing, not on an English.
She is attractive, though.
Quickly, there's not much. Willie Hadelitz is dead.
Oh,
electrocuted
goodness.
in the Turkish bath. I heard one of the officers talking about this may not have been an accident. Apparently, someone wants that painting badly enough to kill for it. Do you have it? Smashing. Splendid job. Look here, on the back. It's a plan for Allied troop deployment in France.
Oh.
If Germany ever invaded, they'd have destroyed us. No wonder Hadelitz was killed. Well, Berlin won't get this now. Leave the painting
Oh my
with
God,
the
you
person.
could have
They'll
done
keep
this
it
earlier.
with that. Young Hadelitz, a Tsarist spy? It's beginning to become clear. A notebook. Zeitel's previous mission was aiding a band of Russian revolutionaries called Bolsheviks who want to overthrow the Tsar. The Germans would like nothing better than to see chaos in Russia. I'll bet that notebook's... Such a list would be very important to the Okhrana, the Russian secret police. With it, they'd root out the Bolshevik ringleaders and eliminate a threat to the Tsar, which would certainly help the rest of us. Quite possibly. We need more information about the murder. If Hadelitz was murdered, you'll need protection.
Ah, my
Here,
gas
this
pen.
pen
Cool.
releases a single burst of knockout gas when... Find that notebook. It could be vitally important. And give that painting to the purser. Go investigate the situation at the Turkish bath. Move.
Okay. So I kind of know more or less what to do from here, so... back to the purser again.
A painting, is it? I'll put this in the safe. Glad to be of good night.
Time to save again. Oh, yeah, I need to, investigate the murder. The murder.
What have you heard? Anything? Tell me. You knew him? Look. Don't breathe a word to anyone. This was just a simple accident. Ismay is going to raise hell when he hears. And I thought this would
Oh,
be
you'll
an
have
easy
other
trip.
things to deal with.
Be my guest. Mind you, it's not pretty. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Many knots unraveled by the road. Yeah, the head was a bit more forward on that one, but never mind. Let's go. And they just left me alone with a corpse. It's funny because I've been messing around with Skyrim today, just for fun, and I decided to be indulging cannibalism, so I'm just like eating all the dead people at the moment that I come across, and yeah, it's wrong, but that was the immediate thing that came to my mind just there. Okay, so we have to get to Scotland Road. Ah, here it is.
Christ almighty wonder! You has a face ache, ain't you? Rooming the ship, poking your nose into everyone's business. Just who do you take me for now? One of those laddie millionaires up top? Jack Hacker keeps his word, honors his promises. When I saw you coming, I says to myself, they'll be wanting to know about him. The foreign gentleman, German I suspect. A remedy nervous type he was too. Gave me a bob and told me to tell whoever asked to repeat a phrase word for word. You want to hear it now?
Ugh, please.
But still the vine her ancient ruby yields, and still a garden by the water blows. Yeah, that's it. Here, he wrote it down. What's it mean anyway? Some rich man's game you play. You can have it.
Alright, save. Okay, of course. We know that is the matchbox, I think, at the Café Parisien. So that's where we're going now. Oh, for God's sake, you have to go like the second deck, don't you, to get there? Oh, wrong one. Wrong way. I spent ages looking around this place on my initial playthrough. Oh, I have to find that irritating Yank fellow. Smoking room. Right through here.
Don't mind if I do. Smoke 'em if you got 'em, I always say. Gave a pack of these to the German kid early tonight. He's an odd one. While we was docked in Queenstown, I saw him on top of one of the smokestacks. The last one. Right at the top.
That's where we're going.
Who knows what he was up to? Looked like he was hiding some crazy crowd kid.
Oh, surprised me you did. It's a lonely post here. Cold adds to it.
Oh, sorry, I'm just checking what happens next.
And break your neck? The entrance is below decks. Only the lads in the engine room can get to it. Climb the smokes. We're sipping a little too much brandy tonight, aren't we?
Sadly not. I haven't had a drink in ages. You know, real life. Report to Penny, I think. Oh, not that guy. No, 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 not that guy. All due respect, I don't want to hear about your dead family or whatever.
Well done. Listen, I've discovered the only way into the smokestack. Through the engine room. Find that notebook. Helping the Tsar will help us too.
Okay. So my concern is everything's locked up in the purser's office. So I know once I get to the smokestack, it's gonna kind of cause a irreversible series of events. And I don't know if I can get back to the purser's office afterwards, so... I'm gonna do an alternate save. But we'll do that when we get there. Oh, yeah, I can get the engine room here.
Oh, she's still running rough. You're so clever last time, you can't have
Ah, this shit again.
Oh, she's still running rough.
I said yes.
Right. There's a gauge showing...
Anyway. Well, oh, had it.
Cheers, mate.
No, whoa, 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 whoa. We are saving right here. 6 fixed steam. Because this comes a fight and I might well lose.
You have interfered in my affairs for the last time. You are the one who stole the room and Sasha's painting. I know you have it. Prepare to die at the hands of Serbia.
Mashing buttons. Probably playing hell on my keyboard. Oh, come on, Vlad. Down. Hey, wasn't too bad. So yeah, it's a bit of button mashing, but there is a slight thing to its technique. My wrist's a little tired. I don't want to do that again, so quickly save. Oh, hi! Hey! And here's
That
Zytel.
notebook is for me. Please. I cannot tell. The agents have our secrets. Thank you for finding it. Willie would have appreciated your effort. Cold, isn't it? I've maintained climate is the crucible of civilization. Culture blooms in the temperate. It is the tropic and Arctic zones which breed barbarism. Russia, for instance. In that notebook are names of anti-Tsarist Russians.
Yeah.
Dave would...
And here we go, action scene. It's only 10:30. I'm gonna have to, really, I'm gonna have to get, like, my running done soon. She looked very nice back in the mid-late 90s. Oh, damn. Okay. Secret Agent Gaspin.
What?
Okay. I don't think there's anything on him, so... Let's just get the hell out. Oh, it's this way.
You see, my friend, we will all meet the devil. Eventually.
Well, sure as fuck hope Penny got the stuff out the bloody storage.
That's a nasty bump. You'll live. But for how long is the question? We've struck an iceberg. The incompetence, the idiots. That was an hour ago. The captain's called women and children to the boat. It's serious. She's sinking by the bow. She's got about an hour left, maybe a little. The Rubaiyat. And a fine time I had getting it back from the purser. It's safer with you. I've the painting. Take it. Here's your necklace from the purser. The Serbian Vlad. He must have the notebook. The notebook lists the names of Russian radicals. The Germans actively encourage Lenin and other revolutionaries.
Historically true, I believe.
You must recover that notebook. This information is vitally important to our Russian ally. I know you're hurt, but the Titanic's sinking. It's not going to be easy. The lifts have been shut down for good. We must get the evidence off the ship before it goes. So, up we go. Now get cracking.
Well, here we go. No. First class lounge. I absolutely do not need to speak to Zytel, because he'll just try and blackmail me with Georgia. And I'm sorry, but Georgia's dead. In this playthrough, she's gonna die. But I have to save Europe.
If you've come to get me to leave, I'm not leaving Willie. I want to stay near him on the ship. We met here in the lounge the first night
Holy
out.
shit, that was a
He
quick
introduced
romance.
himself. Willie was so kind. Not like Mama's friends. They just want our money.
That's a romance in Susan and
I'm
David.
staying with him. We went for a walk that night on deck. There were so many stars. Just like tonight. I told him you can't see the stars in New York. The lights burn too bright. I told him to go to Central Park. I was going to take him to the park to show him the stars. Here, take this shawl. I don't need it. If you get to New York, visit the park. That's where you see stars. That's where I wanted to take Willie. Goodbye.
Yeah, I'm gonna save. I just don't want to go through a lot again. Yeah, that seems fine. And I don't think I have to go back, because I do have everything, it seems.
I wondered when you'd rematerialize. We're in a bit of a spot, don't you think?
A bit.
Me? My lord, no, I'm too old and too fat for small boats.
Me too, that's why I need to go running soon.
After spending my corporeal career communing with the beyond, I'm not too worried about joining it now. Visit Mr. Riviera. He's playing for some very high stakes. You'll find him where he's always been, in the smoking room.
His character never leaves there.
Hurry. The Titanic won't last much longer. But what's still unknown is what you will do. Don't you see? You've changed the past. You've had that chance. What you do now will change the future. Don't fail. I suggest a hand of cards with Mr. Riviera. Hurry. Remember, everything that happens tonight, it's important. You've changed the past. Now, change the future.
Well, there's Zeitel, but I'm not gonna mess with him. He's just gonna tell me that he poisoned Georgia and she'll die if I don't give him the painting, and I can't give him the painting. Ooh, grim. Okay, seem to be having some problem getting around. Go through one of these alternative ways. Not through the lounge. Right, save here because apparently I'm not too good at blackjack in this game.
Bonsoir, mon ami. Sit if you like. Talk to me. The Titanic is dying, but the games are still being played.
Even here.
Even here. Is that
for
why you
souls.
have come? For a game? To while away the time? My stakes? Why, mon ami, we play for souls. At least a substitute thereof. We must play for something real. Something a man would die for. Regardez. A carte d'entrée. A pass to the lifeboats. With this, you have life. What do you wish to put down in return? Ah, jewel. Such diamonds. Quite valuable. Almost as beautiful as the Lady Georgia.
Who's sadly gonna die.
Bien. If you win, you receive the boat pass. If I win, I get the necklace. Let's begin.
Here we go. Oh, fuck off.
I have won, as you see. Je regrette. The diamonds. Well.
Time to go back.
Bonsoir, mon ami. Nice. Yeah.
Hey, won that one.
Well, maybe I see you again. before you die. Adieu.
Okay. You head back down to the engine room again, apparently.
Stand back! Ladies and gentlemen, maintain order. Women and children board first.
I don't know if you need the megaphone
Prepare to swing out!
standing right there since it projects the voice. Uh-oh. Very limited in where it can go, it seems. Head right back down to the engine room again.
My orders are to allow nobody above this deck. Orders to be maintained. Last thing we need's a riot. If you go down there, I can't guarantee
I
you'll come
know.
back. It's dangerous down there. Quickly now. If I'm still here when you return, I'll let you back.
Sorry. At least your baby will be alive, assuming she doesn't throw it over. Well, no, why would Penny be there? Kind of really don't want to be back down here, you know.
The engine room's about to go. Go! Get up top!
You have found me. And Sasha. Yes. Sasha cared only for himself. Not
Hey.
Serbia. Not
I
the
can't.
Black.
I
This
mean,
is war.
of course that makes sense.
Deserters are shot. Like dogs. Maybe you come for the note. The one the German wanted? Maybe you want this. The English lord's necklace.
No.
It is mine to sell. The money for the Black Hand. Then you will see somewhere. Sometime within a month, in a year, we strike. We will start a fire. A fire that will destroy the Austria oppressors. Destroy Europe, and all Serbs will know freedom. I must leave. I must get on a lifeboat. Once again, I must ask for your help. Find a way to let me board a lifeboat
Son of a
unnoticed.
bitch.
Women and children first is the rule. What? How? A disguise? No. I die
And you don't
like
get on a
man.
boat.
You can get me into the first class? To the boats? What can I give you? Never. It is for Serbia. Quickly, what do you take? Take it and give me. Give it to me. If I disguise myself, I can reach the boat. The sea, it's coming in.
Well, bye, Sasha. I need to get the hell out of here. Whoa. So you're not going to be funding much with that necklace.
You may. There's not much time. Now get up on the boat deck. Orders to be maintained. Last thing we need's a riot. Now get up on the boat deck.
Yep.
No one's allowed on the bridge.
Oh, for
Captain's
fuck's
orders,
sake, man.
stay
It
with
doesn't
the
matter.
others.
You find Penny.
I say, old bean.
Oh my god,
Absolutely
shut
madhouse,
the
don't you think?
fuck up.
People running hither. Suit yourself.
Don't push.
Where's Penny?
Keep your hands well inside the boats.
Must find Penny. Unless I passed her just before and you can just hardly tell because of the way she's animated.
Time's
Yes.
growing short. Try to get the evidence and save yourself. That sailor's threatened to throw me on the next boat. But I can hold my own a little longer. Yes, if it comes to that, but there must be some way to get off this ship. Yes, take the next available boat. Time's growing short. Try to get the evidence and save yourself. That sailor's threatened to throw me on the next boat.
Okay.
But I can hold my own a little longer. Yes, take the next available boat.
What is it? Most of my boats are gone. They're for boat 15. No. Women and children only. It's the rule.
Oh my fucking god! Fuck!
Then today's top stories. London has...
No. No.
Bonsoir, mon ami.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, maybe I...
Memory card died. This took way longer than I would like to get back to this point. Kept losing at blackjack again.
How is the mission going? Good job. We need to get all these objects off the ship safely. The sailors are giving priority to women and if worse comes to worse, give me the evidence. Let's hope it doesn't come to that. There are still quite a few boats left. How is the mission going? Good job. We need to get all... The sailors are giving...
What is it? Loading boats 9, 11 and 13. Women and children to the boats. No, I'm helping this lot here. Stand aside. Prepare to lower. Keep your hands inside the boats. The devil himself wouldn't be so... Here, get in.
Well, sure hell hope Penny got on the other one. Probably, she's a woman. Oh, poor Georgia's in her cabin right now. Hopefully the poison took her before the drowning and she didn't suffer too much. Well, may as well watch The Last Night on the Matnick again. Let's see if we successfully changed history for the better, huh? Well, there it goes. Wonder if it's possible. Nah, I doubt it'll be possible to save Georgia as well. Because you have to give him the painting and it just doesn't happen. You need that. So at least a few poor people have been sacrificed by myself. So how did we do?
Vlad left the sinking ship without the ruby yacht, nor did he have the real Lambeth diamonds. The Black Hand never got its funds. Money intended to finance a wave of terrorism across the Balkans. One of the intended targets, the heir to the Austrian throne, Archduke Franz Ferdinand. His murder might have started a war. We were lucky. We got peace instead. As for the
we
painting,
avoided World War
it
I
with me. The plans proved useless. In the month following the sinking, the War Office scrapped the proposed deployments in a cost-cutting measure. But the canvas? As the only artifact saved from the Titanic, the painting became famous. Along with its creator, a rather excitable Austrian named Adolf Hitler, who makes a lucrative career to this day, peddling overpriced alpine vistas to the carriage trade. I left the ship with Willie's notebook. Eventually, it found its way to the Russians.
No World War
II.
II.
Secret police were grateful, and the names Stalin, Lenin, and Trotsky vanished from history.
No communism.
The communist revolution aborted. I didn't really realize it then, but that night 30 years ago was one of history's most crucial. Though the Titanic carried 1,500 to the death, a peaceful world would be their epitaph. Our mission was a success. With no wars or bloody revolutions to derail us, prosperity and progress has flowed into every corner of the globe, bringing humanity a security known only to the privileged few before the Titanic sailed. Today, on April 14th, 1942, I am leaving the service to retire in a world at peace. One can only imagine how different it could have been, would have been, if we had failed.
So, Titanic sunk. That was bad. Lost Georgia, that was bad. A couple other people I could have saved. Bad. 1,500 souls dead. Bad. Plus side, no World War I. That's good. No Nazis. Even better. No commies. Fucking great. And apparently the world's just in a much better place. So, best timeline. Oh, well, yeah, it's an interesting game, I must admit. Oh, actors, okay. Yeah, I didn't even interact with some of these people in this playthrough. There's a couple of people I haven't interacted with at all. No. Alright. Just go through the credits now, just to see if there's anything else that needs to be done. Well, if there was, it just crashed again for the umpteenth time, but yeah, that's the good ending, and that's how you get it. Again, didn't really work this out by myself. I was following this really old guide from 1998, which didn't tell me everything. It didn't tell me that one thing had a bloody time limit, which is why I fucking lost it. If I'd known that, I could have actually gotten the painting on the first run as well. Yeah, not that would have solved everything, but yeah. Changing history is pretty cool, but you know what? Don't think I'm going to revisit this again for a while. Maybe I will in future, just to explore some of the alternate endings. I do like games where you do that. I kind of really liked this sort of game. It was kind of like a... You know, there was a degree of point and click, but kind of like the investigation side of things. Honestly, wouldn't mind playing more games like that, despite all the bloody crashes. I don't know how many times I crashed there, but wow, that took a long time. But yeah, that was fun anyway. So that was Titanic Adventure Out of Time. If you've watched all these videos, I just hope you enjoyed it. I had quite fun playing this, but I'm glad I'm going to be taking a break for a little while, because this was a little frustrating. Anyway, I have to do a 20-minute run, and it is nighttime, so I just need to stay safe, and you all out there stay safe as well, and have a great evening, and good night.